Ski Resort now.
That's where WB2's Dan Daru is this morning with a mock avalanche victim who's been buried alive in the snow. This is Brian Brawdy. Dan?
Okay, Natalie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Natalie, Thomas, nice to see you. Right now, this is kind of terrifying, actually. You see a live shot of Brian Brawdy. He's actually buried alive. Of course, we got to tell his wife he's absolutely okay because we've got the ski patrol out here at Eldora Mountain Resort, and we are live. Brian is inside. He's actually buried alive to understand what it's like to be under there. And of course, the only thing that's keeping him alive right now is the Avalanche. Brian, can you actually talk to us right now?
Yeah, Dad, I can get a couple words out.
Brian, you've been there for about solid 15 minutes under, you're only about 2.5, 3 feet deep, and I shouldn't say only, because to me it's a terrifying depth. How have you been surviving so far?
Well, you know what, Dad, what's most interesting is that the snow is packed in around my elbows, my wrists, my collarbones. I feel all the pressure on me is what's really amazing.
Brian, right now we're going to start digging you out, and so you've been in there long enough. Let's start with his head. And of course, you've had the Avalanche. Can you explain how the Avalanche works, Brian?
Yeah, it's a bivalve system, Dan, which just means that I'm able to go through, breathe in fresh air from the breastplate, and exhale all the carbon dioxide from my breath out a port on the back of me.
Okay, and you know what, see now, Brian, you're all prepared. I mean, I should say as much as you can be. You've got extra warm clothes on, you've got a helmet on, you've got goggles on so the snow doesn't get in your eyes, but your average backcountry enthusiast is not going to have all this gear ready to go.
Well, I'm hoping that they would be dressed, Dan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before they're even...
All right, we're digging you out right now. We're digging out. We got about 30 seconds, Brian. We're going to get you out of there. Are you cold? I mean, how cold are you right now?
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
It's hard for you to talk, I know.
Is how much the snow tries to find its way in every opening.
And you know, it's going
to... my nose and in my ears now as well.
And it's going to take a few minutes just to get you out. Even once you find the victim, you can't extract them instantly. Now, of course, for information, this is a lot of information, and so don't feel overwhelmed. You want to go to WB2.com, click on the As Seen On icon, go to BrianBrawdy.com for equipment and information to learn about avalanches in Colorado, how to avoid an avalanche, and if you're in one, and we hope you're not, how to survive the darn thing. Brian, so far so good?
Yeah, it's amazing how stiff I am from the cold and the pressure.
Okay, very good.
The pressure of the snow.
And of course, we got 4 or 5 people. And you know what? There are transponders, there are locator beacons. There's lots of information, lots of brand new equipment. And of course, we can't go over it now, but it will be at BrianBrawdy.com. So do click on the website. Tom and Natalie, we're going to toss back to you. Thanks to the Ski Patrol at Eldora Mountain Resort. Thank you very much to these guys and gals for helping us out, guys.
Danny, thanks. That must have been a nice sight for him to see that daylight hit him.
Most people wouldn't be that calm. I mean, Brian knows what he's doing, but
we'll be right back.